Oh my god. Look at this. At this fairies or what are this stuff? Oh my god. This is interesting. What are those things?
I want y'all to take a minute to read that. You know what? You probably can't read anyway. United States government could be set to reveal it has been hiding real life 30-foot wide alien. I don't know if y'all know your measurements. Do you know how fucking big a 30-foot wide alien could be? And if that's the case, where the fuck are you hiding it? Where is this 30-foot wide alien? Because that is creepy in itself. First, there's no such things as UFOs, and now there are UFOs, and they're not aliens, they're interdimensional beings, and supposedly interdimensional beings manifested in Miami. I mean, what the fuck is going on?
Ah, NASA's Orion spacecraft scrapping against the firmament. And this is how it goes down up there. Oh my god. Do we really say it goes down up there or it goes up there? Anyway, this is what happens up there when NASA's try to send a spacecraft to space or something like that. Let's leave others on this, man. Do you think that there's a time these guys went above the firmament? I don't know. You wonderful people of Earth, leave your thoughts on this. Please be the judge. You see, all these videos that has passed here, some are interesting, creepy, different beliefs, and you leaving your comment there would be very helpful. You see, together we can help one another understand how it is that people live in different paths. You see, and some of these things that goes on around us, we could help one another come up with solutions or ideas. Like that one now is very creepy. You see, good vibes, man. Oh, look at this. Ingenuity Mars helicopter. Oh.
As for the Eternals who are sitting in the caves, can they actually do anything from this state?
They can do nothing. I understand that this sounds ridiculous to some people, but their bodies are not really dead. Although, they aren't alive either. They are slowly disintegrating. But can they be restored? Who knows? El was a god for them. Naturally, they are waiting for him, since he is the only one who can revive them. If El returns, breaks free from his imprisonment, the Eternals will return as well. It seems to be fiction, but it's an absolute truth. While they are waiting for their master to return and awaken them, their followers, the Keepers, sort of control everything. They are extremely powerful and helpless at the same time. And if you look at the world from such an angle, everything falls into place. And what has this organization done to religions? Look, they have everything under their thumb all the time. Yes, some people now start blaming Jews. But who manipulates those Jews? Think about it. Why would the Jews want to control religions? This doesn't give them power, in fact. Even if we take Islam as it is now, it seems to have been created by the Judeans, who were behind Umar. But who wrote all the predictions in the Torah for those Jews, which they subsequently aspired to fulfill, and which Umar actually fulfilled? Who predicted the advent of the Prophet, and why was Islam later pitted against Judaism? After all, that was once basically one nation. Who set them against each other and why, if it is their common religion? Is it beneficial to someone? Is it business? That's ridiculous and stupid.
What do you think controls the rulers of this one? Atmospheric generated free electricity. Oh, look at this. Southeast Asia. Districts Gazia have some mechanism of harnessing electricity from the universe. Oh, this is great, man. This is interesting. Look at this building that they have built here, and it's like it's attracting electric current from around. This is interesting. What material makes this building or this object here? What type of science is being used? Good people of Earth, please leave your comments on this. You see, and if you can at least understand what's going on with this building, please leave some comment. Or if you can guess what material it might be made of, or the theory that revolves around it, leave some comments there. You see, this is definitely creepy, man. Oh my god. And now, after harnessing the electricity using this method, you see, where do you store it? These guys have connected some electrical equipment to this building, even some energy storage device or something like that. I'd like to know, man. You guys please leave your thoughts on this. You see? And now what I'm even asking myself is the electricity that is collected now, you see? The one that you are seeing producing sparks up there. When they collect it, is it collected as in terms of electrical energy, or it is another energy that is transformed to electrical energy? Because this is insane, man. This is unbelievable. Because then if they harness the electrical energy from the universe directly as electrical energy, then this is something that can really dazzle your mind, you see? Because they can't even fathom what is going on here. How can they do this? Which technology is that? Where did they get that technology from? You see?
Check this out, you guys. They know. They know. Sunny side up, baffled Brits notice the sun has turned blue as experts reveal shocking reason behind eerie phenomenon. You see, they know what's going on. So much so that they're not going to tell us that this is a natural occurring phenomenon. It's not like we don't have different color stars and sun. You see what I mean? These are the different type of suns and stars that we have. Different colors, right? Now they measure these in angstroms, okay, which is them trying to find the right wavelength that the sun or the star emits, but it shows you the different type of color. You would think these are the different type of lens, but it's actually the type of color that the sun is emitting, okay, the type of wavelength. It says each visible color has a different wavelength, which also is why some stars look blue and some stars look red. Longer wavelengths create oranges and red, while shorter wavelengths, such as those block, dust, and smoke particles, create the color blue. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to show us or tell us that this right here, these particles that are in the sky, is what's causing the sun to turn blue. Well, if that's the case, why are they keep spraying that? How come they don't want us to see the true color of the sun? Whenever the sun comes out, them boys just all in front of the sun. We never see what the true color of the sun is. But here we go over here. You can clearly see the blue, and it's emanating all these colors. Deputy Chief Forecaster at the Met Office, Dan Harris, told the Mail Online that the wildfire smoke was predominantly from Canada. We have a strong westerly influence to our weather at the moment, and this can bring air all the way from the North America to Europe, wrapped up with our weather systems, he said. This air currently contains smoke from the Canadian wildfire. A combination of smoke and high cloud in the atmosphere can scatter sunlight, creating unusual color shift. So again, they want to say that this is wildfire smoke, and because of this wildfire smoke, we're able to see that this sun has this blue tinge to it. But why do we see all these colors being reflected? It's the power of wildfire smoke diffusing the sunlight, which has been pulled across the Atlantic from the North America because of Storm Agnes. You see how they're always trying to make it seem some storm, something that's outside of it that's making these things happen, right? Storm Agnes is the first named storm of the autumn and winter season in the UK and Ireland, having blown across the North America. But if that's the case, why would you put a blue sun next to the blue sun? Why would you do that? If it's being caused by the wildfire, why? Because they know they're playing with us. They know what's going on, y'all. Again, that's why they're in the bunkers. They know what's about to happen. But like I said, y'all, there's so many events that are getting ready to take place this year. It's 2024, y'all. This is the age of truth. Age of enlightenment is here, y'all. Things cannot be hidden anymore. The only thing that's hiding is the elite in these bunkers. That's the only thing that should be hiding. Everything is coming to the surface. Even them at some point. You will see. they will have to face the sun and the children of the sun for what they have done. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this video. Leave your comments down below. Share this video for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. The shift is here. Keep up with me on my other accounts, y'all, where I go deeper on the esoteric level on these topics at hand, y'all. Let's get it. Peace in.
Oh, thanks for watching up to this far, man. Good vibes.
It's happening. We saw these all over Washington. Now some of these other people sent to me, but we all saw the same thing all around town. Check it out.
Follow to see more.
Oh, what do you think was going on there? What is that thing? Oh, look at this. This fish I saw. Somebody saw some fish there that looks creepy. What type of fish is that? Oh my god. Why does it look like a stone? Ha! Oh, good people of Earth. Look at this wonderful human from some place here on Earth. He's teaching some crab how to write Chinese. Oh my god. This is incredible.
Hey, y'all remember that guy that went missing in Oregon? Did y'all see this part in the clip?
Deschutes, Oregon. Well, close to Bend, Oregon. I brought the 8-person tent, or the 6-person tent. I haven't pulled this thing out in a long time, so I thought first of the season I should pull that out, give it a go. It's about that time. Sun is setting. I think it's about 8 o'clock. Should be dark out here in less than an hour. You can get a little bit over there through the trees. Beautiful night. Definitely gonna be turning in early though. Yeah, you can hear it. It's over from that side. Sounds right outside the tent. There's someone right outside the tent. That can't be. That gets us. That's someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus Christ. Leave me alone! Flashlight. I can't see a god thing outside this night vision. Jesus Christ. I don't know where the chased me off. Now I'm wandering the god darkness. Flashlight.
What do you think is that thing that guy encountered in the woods?
I was born on the 13th.
Is this a coincidence? I think not, but you tell me.
I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. My first album went gold in the US in 13 weeks. Every time I've won an award at an award show, I've been seated in row M, which is the 13th letter, or like the 13th seat, or the 13th row, or the 13th section. It's really a good number.
Wait, hold on, there's more.
You guys know what Super Bowl this is? It's 58. You know what 5 plus 8 is? 13. It's Taylor Swift's album called 13.
Yo! Dang!
You guys know the date of the Super Bowl?
It's the 11th.
Of?
February.
It's 11 plus 2.
Yo!
Who are they playing?
The 49ers.
It's 4 plus 9.
Dude, come on. 13.
Just saying. What seed are the 49ers?
The 1 seed.
What seed are the Chiefs?
The 2 seed.
No, the 3.
1 and 3. 13. This dude is so stupid.
Where's Taylor Swift coming from? She's coming from Tokyo to the Super Bowl.
What does that mean?
A flight from Tokyo to Las Vegas.
13 hours.
13 hours. And I'm not even kidding.
What the
You know how many games Taylor Swift has been to?
13?
12.
This is the 13?
The Super Bowl will be the 13.
Is this all true?
Yeah, no, this is all for real. Brock Purdy's jersey number is 13, so that's 8. The funny thing is, in numerology, 13 actually symbolizes good luck. If you made it this far, there's absolutely no way you watched all of that and thought to yourself, that's just a coincidence. Hell no. But what are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments.
Ha! Oh, that's nice, man. Oh, look at this. Some guy, wonderful good vibes guy here. It's like he has mastered the art of levitation. And this is what he's about to showcase here. You see? And this is probably someone's father that has taken his time in life and taught himself a few things here and there. You see? And now he has understood this story of levitation incredibly. How can he do this? Oh my god. You guys. You tell me, do you mean to say that the human brain is capable of this stuff? This is incredible. Or this guy is a magician or something like that. Good people of Earth, do you know this guy? Oh, watching from all over. Does this person look familiar in any way? Is this something he normally does? Can you do this? Oh my god, this is creepy. Oh, you see, if this is really true and the human brain beings could levitate and move telepathically, then I don't need to see the essence of making cars, you see, or something like that. Then they should just teach everybody this type of technique, you see, and that way moving won't be that hard, you see. You might just take your broom there, sit on it, and or it should take you someplace, you see. Anyway, good vibes, man. Much love to all guys the watching up to this far, leaving some comments there. Big up to yourself, man, and much love. Thanks even for always hitting the like button, the super thanks if you do. God bless you, man, and the universe should reward you incredibly, you see. And also we have some merchandise there. You can take a look there and in the shop and grab some if you can, you see. And it will be good, man, and your support will be really appreciated. Good vibes, man. Much love and watch till the end, kindly. You see? Look at this good vibes baby here. They're having some good time with the dog. And it's just interesting. It's lovely. Look at this. Looks like something is moving from the moon. What is that thing? Is that a plane of the people that live in the moon or something like that? Good people of Earth, what do you think that is? Or are those people from the moon trying to throw stones down here? What is going on?
Should I start a fight?
Over what?
A few months ago, my boyfriend got me this flower subscription, so now every single month someone shows up to the door with a beautiful bouquet.
That actually sounds rather sweet. But what exactly is one debating starting a fight about?
First couple months, I was like so sweet, obsessed. Today, the guy comes with the bouquet. He was like, oh my god, yeah, the flowers from the subscription. This man completely forgot he was paying for this and subscribed to it. So I was like, okay, is this sweet or is this just him being lazy? Do we respect him for thinking smarter, not hard? Or does he need to buy flowers individually every single month?
Seriously? That's the point of contention here? That the man subscribed to a flower delivery service to make sure that the woman that he was in a relationship with had fresh flowers delivered on a regular basis. But yet some women will actually find a reason to put their ungratefulness on full display in addition to their entitlement. Because remember, A person isn't entitled to gifts from a person they're in a relationship with. Gifts are given because the person wants to do so. And seeing videos like this, it's no small wonder that a large number of men have just given up. Because no matter what they do, it's never enough. Because someone is actually contemplating starting a fight, thinking that their man was lazy for subscribing to a flower delivery service. I'm not even surprised anymore.
Doctor in Mexico hears voices and decides to record when this was captured.
Compañeros, hago este video porque estaba escuchando ruidos aquí atrás. Son las 3:25 de la mañana. No veo nada. Miren. Miren. Acaban de ver eso. Se acaba de caer un bote. Se está moviendo esto. No veo nada. No hay nadie por acá. No hay nadie por acá. Al lado. Miren. Se movió esto. Ahorita que venía caminando por acá. Y no veo a nadie. Miren. 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 Miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí.
Huh. Oh, look at this wonderful good vibes guy here that is dressed like a statue and he's just having fun.
Look at you.
Oh my god, crazy stuff all over. Look at this. Oh, some wonderful good vibes guy here have some drone that looks like what? A flying saucer. Oh my god. You see, I've always been asking whether these things we see here, calling them sometimes UFOs, are they UFOs or they are big drones like this ones maybe made by the government? You see?
A jogger came across the strange creature in the path ahead of him and started filming. At first, it looks like it may be a dog or a black bear, so the jogger hesitates and stands still, observing the creature. It's not clear what it is, and the jogger is zoomed in as far as his camera will go. Suddenly, toward the end of the footage, the creature starts to rise up to its feet, and this is where the filming stops as the jogger runs away.
Last week, we found a secret room in my house.
There's a bunch of stuff in here.
And at the end of the video, we saw that.
Right there, right there, right there. What the? Oh,
this is part 2.
Where are you going? Come here. Dude, come back. What? I looked, see what the frick you were doing, now it's gone. Okay, there was something right there, right?
I have no idea. I see something.
It looked like a kid to me. That's why I freaked out. Was it a shadow?
Did the bags fall?
I don't know. Was it a shadow?
Oh wait, do that again.
No, my phone. My phone caught it. Though. I have no idea.
Look! It could have been a shadow.
I can't.
Big sissy, you ran.
Dude, it looked like a kid. Dude, I swear to God, we have to look at the video again. It looked like a literal child.
Can't be a kid.
Hello?
What do you think was happening there, man? You see? Was that a ghost? Oh my god.
So this video that just released today of Hal Puthoff talking at the Soul Conference should really piss you off. And I know that I am usually sunshine and daffodils and peace, love, and happiness and all that shit, but sometimes there's some bullshit out there and we need to address it. So Hal Puthoff is actually a good dude. I like the guy. He's a super smart physicist. He was a part of SRI. He is one of the most credible people in the whole ufology phenomenon, I don't know what you call our industry, this world, right? People exploring, you know, the cosmos and non-human intelligence and all that fun stuff, right? He is very credible, insanely credible. People listen to what he says. He's very smart and he has no reason to lie. So he was telling us about this conference that he went to in 2005 where he doesn't even know who threw it. It was a very kind of secretive, elite-y kind of a thing, and it was like the best, brightest minds in the whole world were at the conference. And they were basically exploring the idea of, hey, should we disclose alien contact to the human race? So they went through this big exercise, broke into all these groups. They had all these worksheets, and it was this big, elaborate workshop to see if all of these bright, genius people thought that the government should disclose. And at the beginning, he said they were all for it. And then as they went through all this stuff, they realized, ooh, this was a can of worms, and they think that they should just, you know, close the lid on it and not tell the public, right? So he said one of the main reasons, and this is the part that should piss you off, was obviously the disruption to society and religions and that kind of stuff. But some of the main reasons were, okay, if Corporation A has non-human intelligence stuff, you know, gadgets, gizmos, crafts, all that kind of stuff, and that's Corporation A, and Corporation B doesn't have that stuff, then Corporation A has an advantage, and Corporation B is going to be pissed, and they're going to sue Corporation A and sue the US government. And that it was things like this that kiboshed the whole deal, and they said, ooh, we can't disclose that we're being visited, we can't disclose that we're not alone in the universe, we can't disclose all of these fundamental things like our Genesis story, who created us, what these aliens are in relation to us, all these very important things to the human race. They can't disclose it because they don't want to get sued, because they don't want there to be all of this drama between, you know, let's say that, you know, Northrop or Lockheed has alien technology, so they made billions and billions and billions of dollars, but then Corporation B didn't get this stuff, so they didn't make any money. So there's going to be all these lawsuits and all this shit, and all these people are going to be, you know, indicted and implicated and all this like cover up and all this stuff, so they can't disclose. So that is the reason, my friends, why we don't know who created us, why we don't know where we came from, our purpose, who put us here, what is the world. Is this a school? Is this a prison? You know, are the aliens our friends? Are they our enemies? Are there multiple races? Is there just one race? Are they time traveling? Do we have, you know, technology to heal people? Are people unnecessarily dying right now from cancer and all these diseases when they shouldn't be, because we have med beds and all this other stuff? These questions we can't know the answer to, because guess why? They don't want to get in trouble. So I think that's some bullshit. That's just me. Tell me what you think. But this isn't the first time this has happened. So back in the like 50s, we had something called the Robertson panel, and it was the same thing. They brought all these really smart people, and the government said, hey guys, what do y'all think? Should we tell the public what we know about aliens and stuff? And they said, no, don't do that. So they actually came out and said their official like recommendation to the government was discredit anybody who has a UFO encounter, UFO story, anything like that. Discredit them, because this is doing harm to our world, kind of a thing. And then there was the Condon committee. They came up with the same basically conclusion that, you know, something's going on, we're being visited, all these things, we know all these things, but we can't tell the public. So they've had multiple committees. Now here's the thing that I have issue with. Okay, if they're coming to this conclusion saying basically the world's going to tear itself apart, cause all this damage, so it's not worth it, okay, I get that. But talk to people. Look around the freaking world, man. All the things they're keeping secret, we already know. The average person already understands that there's aliens out there. The average person knows that we're not alone in the universe. The average person wants the truth. They can handle the truth. Okay, so yes, there's going to be people that it really fucks them up in the head. And yes, there's going to be people that it messes up their whole, you know, religious hierarchy and everything. And yes, there's going to be fighting and this kind of stuff, right? But it's already happening, right? We're already doing all that. There's already all that drama and BS. So wouldn't you rather have the truth, right? I think we can handle the truth. So just because these little panels of pencil neck, freaking nerdy scientists, government people get together and say, hey, we don't think y'all can handle it. We're smart. We can handle it. But y'all are stupid. Y'all can't handle it. That's basically their conclusion, because they know, right? They know all this stuff. They know all the nitty gritty. They're not freaking out. They're not losing their mind. They're not running around naked in the streets doing all that stuff, right? The people that don't know are doing that, right? So maybe by knowing, it elevates your consciousness. Maybe by just knowing our place in the universe, that we're not alone, maybe knowing our Genesis story, that is this boost, this quantum leap to our intelligence and our consciousness and our spirituality, where you won't riot in the streets, you won't tear the place apart, you won't do all those things, because all of a sudden you just became more enlightened. You are further along in your ascension process. Maybe that could happen, but they don't think about that shit because they're just greedy. They're like, we know, so we don't care if you know, and we don't want to like rock the boat, right? But what if rocking the boat is what we need? What if these people are looking at it all wrong? What if they just look at nuts and bolts and zeros and ones and numbers on a spreadsheet? What if they are missing the consciousness element to all this, right? Or what if they're even being played by the non-human intelligence? We don't know, because all of our information is gatekept by a small group of people. And every decade or two, they get together in their little rooms and their little tabletop exercises, and they say, okay guys, let's do a worksheet, you know, lunch at 11, and we'll come back and we'll say, should we tell the people or should we not tell the people? And they say, nay, we're not going to tell those people. They're too stupid. They're not like us. They didn't go to Harvard or wherever these fuckers go. That's not cool, because what we're talking about is the most important information that our race and our species has ever had. And this is super fundamental to us. I mean, we should not be going through life blind to our reality, especially if people have the answers. If they don't have the answers and they're just guessing, cool, I don't want to know your guess, okay? But if you have the truth, if you know that there's extraterrestrials out there and they're visiting us, or that they're living among us, or that we possibly came from these races, that our genesis story is not what we've been told, if you know beyond the shadow of a doubt, which a lot of insiders say they do know some of these answers, then by you not releasing it to us is a crime against humanity. And by you not releasing it to us because you don't want to get sued or in trouble is just complete fucking bullshit. So Hal Puthoff coming out and saying this just adds more fuel to the fire. It adds more evidence that on top of the Condon group and the Robertson panel and all these different groups, the MJ12 and Blue Book and all these stuff that have come out and basically said, we know the truth, but we're not going to tell you because we don't think you can handle it. The fact that they're still doing this today, because this Hal Puthoff video just came out today, and he was talking about this conference was in 2005, so, you know, less than 20 years ago, they're still having these groups and these meetings and coming to the same conclusion that we can handle it, we're good, but y'all can't handle it. That's some bullshit. That should piss you off. I think you should spread this and tell all your friends, because the more pressure we put on these people, because they know the truth. They know it. They're not guessing anymore. They know it. This is going on 80 years. Come on, man. Give it to us. We can handle it. People know. People have been abducted. People have been visited. People have had all sorts of paranormal experiences. They know that there's more out there. So you need to tell us. Let me know what you guys think. Have a beautiful day.
Oh, good people of Earth. Let's be honest with one another, you see?
Never say this to someone who is having a panic attack. Hi, I'm Professor Rahmat Hankir. I'm a consultant psychiatrist and a person living with a mental health condition. Never, ever say this to someone who is having a panic attack. Oh, it's just a panic attack. That's like saying to someone who is having a heart attack, oh, it's just a heart attack. Make no mistake. The symptoms of a panic attack can be crippling. The chest pain can be excruciating. The difficulty in breathing can be suffocating. In the same way that we provide persons experiencing a heart attack compassion and high quality care, we must also provide persons experiencing a panic attack with high quality care and compassion. Okay, as always, protect your minds and protect your hearts, and bye for now.
Oh, good vibes, man, to everybody. Oh.
As human beings, we are programmed to worship something. And so the creator would have to throw that in, I suppose, to keep us in line, eh?
Yeah, I think so. And actually, it's interesting you bring that up, that probably the origin of those, those elements of worship are things like spiritual experiences. So most all religions have at their core a spiritual experience that they're based on. The spiritual experience that, from Judaism and Islam and Christianity and other shamanistic religions, they have commonalities, which is very interesting in and of itself. Those commonalities are things like the idea that we're all connected somehow, and that we're connected to something greater, and that God or whatever is within us. And it's so consistent around the world and across time that you have to attach some significance to that.
Yes.
So that in and of itself tells me that there's, and of course religions then went off on different directions, mostly to control people, I think, but that nature of worshiping came from these spiritual experiences, not necessarily from, a brain function. And people even have those experiences today. So mystical experiences are relatively common.
How far are we in years, Jim, from being able to create, let me rephrase that, from being able to be ourselves creators, in the big G sense?
That's a good question. So,
no, in other words, as digital processing gets better and better and better, the ones in this program may be creating another program. I'm saying we might create a digital world full of little artificially intelligent beings, and we could give them the world we want to give them, essentially creating their universe, right?
Sure. Interesting that you say that. Andre Lind, I think it was, is a well-known physicist. He said something like, and I'm probably going to botch his quote here, but on the surface of it, based on the evidence, it looks like the universe was created by a physicist hacker. So,
right.
Even when we look at science, it looks like it has been created that way. And there are a lot of people who speculate about the possibility of us playing God and being able to create a universe at some point. I think about, we could really dive down into the idea of what reality really is. We really are living in a subjective experience, and in a way, we can create that by dreaming or imagining or whatever. I think one of the things that keeps us in line is the fact that the way this system, and I'm going to call it a system, we could call it God, we could call it all that there is, but the way that it seems to work is that the reality that we think is hard, that's in front of us, which isn't. Physicists have proven that there is no objective reality. I'm sure we'll get into that. But that reality that seems hard has a high degree of consensus between different people. So you see a blue car drive down the road. I see a blue car. We both say, hey, do you see that blue car? So we both feel that each other has the same experience. Therefore, that experience seems objective to us rather than subjective. But it really is subjective. We are, everything that we experience is based on signals that are being processed by our brain, if not, a deeper kind of information. So the fact that we all have this consensus reality is what kind of keeps us thinking that things are deterministic and continuous and materialist, because that's what it looks like at the surface. However, what's really interesting right now is that we have gone so far in technology and science that we're able to create experiments that are poking holes in that. And that is just blowing away the minds of, the more closed-minded scientists and fascinating the minds of the more open-minded ones.
Well, in our universe, we have a certain set of laws that we live by. We have physics, and generally these are like laws. I mean, there are certain rules. Science can determine certain things. They can cause these things to be replicated, amazing as they may seem. These are the laws that we live with in our universe, or our matrix. Now, occasionally, I mean, not even Microsoft is perfect, right?
Not even Microsoft.
So, occasionally, I don't know about you, but occasionally I'll get, my computer will freeze suddenly. Or I'll get a blue screen. That's really bad. Or any number of things that happen with a computer and with programming, perfect as it may be, something somewhere in the machine, throws up and it freezes. So I guess what I'm saying is what we call the paranormal, what I call the paranormal and talk about all the time on this radio program, maybe it's somebody's programming error, some update that didn't happen quite right or something, and something glitches in our world, in our matrix, if you will, something that shouldn't happen according to the normal laws of physics as we understand them, happens, and we can't explain it. So we put it away somewhere, and we don't. We just say, glitch.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's definitely one way of looking at the paranormal as a mistake in the matrix. It could also be something intentional. Perhaps, we're meant to be able to experience those things rarely, or certain people might be able to experience them because it gives us a hint of a greater reality, and it gives us a hint of, or gives us the impetus to push forward with research and things like that, which keeps things interesting and keeps things moving. So it could be either way, but the paranormal, I mean, people freak out at that word, but my goodness, the studies that have been done really demonstrate that it exists.
Oh man, that was interesting to listen to. Good people of Earth, thanks for watching out to this far, man. Much love and respect to yourself. And those videos that has passed, why don't you leave some comment there? Maybe say a thing or two of what you think about all those videos, you see? And hit the like button, the super thanks if possible. Grab some merchandise there, you see? And spread love amongst those around you. Be good and peace and love be with you. Till next time, man, good vibes. Bye bye, you are loved.